I know you could barely make him out, but, uh-oh. Did I just turn that off? No, I didn't. Okay. That was Marvy sleeping. I'm going to talk about two things. One, briefly, I want to talk about something because, frankly, it's been upsetting me. And talking to you guys about stuff, well, sometimes it just helps. And I don't want to hear any negative comments about this. I just want you guys to be here for me about it. I'm telling you what I need so that you know. Marvy actually got attacked by a couple of dogs. And having said that, it was entirely my fault. I should not have taken him into the situation that he went into. I should have been more aware, and I should have had him tethered to me. Having said all of that, that's not why I'm telling you. I'm not telling you so that you can be outraged that he got attacked. He had 3, originally I thought it was 2 punctures, but 3 punctures on his trunk, like the back driver's side portion of his body. A tear on his front passenger side ear, and Eden's got me saying driver's side and passenger side. The reason I am upset is because I literally, at the risk of sounding super, super dramatic, I actually was like traumatized. It was horrible. I had to pull him away from the dog that had him, and the dog's teeth were stuck in him. And it was horrifying. I haven't been sleeping right. I've been sleeping for too long. I've been like, if I close my eyes for too long, I will literally have a flashback. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. I am an ambassador for Cesar Millan. I am supposed to be better than this. I'm not supposed to let these things happen. I'm supposed to be able to keep all the dogs safe, but I was asleep. I was supposed to be asleep. I was allowed to be asleep in the instance that I was. But, I still have some major guilt going on. Have you guys ever had something happen to you that caused you to, like, feel traumatized? And, I don't know. I've been having a really hard time getting out of bed. I think I maybe have been a little depressed. I'm not really sure. It's not good. I don't feel good right now. And I also feel like seeing him get attacked like that made me feel powerless. And I haven't felt powerless like that since I was being abused as a kid. And I don't like feeling powerless. It's one of the reasons I'm having a hard time letting go of my weight. I don't like feeling powerless. It makes me angry. And I don't know what to do with that anger. And it's frustrating. Because my little boy is hurting because I was stupid. And I hate myself for that. But I also know that I'm human. But I also know that I could have prevented it. And that's hard. So, for what it's worth, I just wanted to talk about it briefly. Stacy, I know I had mentioned it to you, and then I had a hard time bringing it up. I don't think... I told Ange's mom about it, and it almost feels like every time I talk about it, it rips it open when I have to tell the details. So I've been steering clear of telling the details because they've been fucking with me. It was my fault. And I love the dogs that I put in an awkward situation and they went after him. Well, 2 of them. But the 3rd one was just really in the way because she's a big mama. So she was like hovering and I couldn't get past her to get him. And the whole time he's screaming and they're tearing my dog apart. And he's, for any of you that know, he's like the other half of my brain. He's like my baby. Not that I don't love Daisy, but Marvin's been with me since a very young age. He made the move to Michigan with me, and he's just been like my little boom boom. And it fucked with me. It was very, very disturbing and very upsetting. He's fine. I mean, he's fine now. Today was the first day that I could touch him in that area, and he didn't, like, flinch or get upset. So he's moving on. We're back to going to the PARK, and he's, for the most part, behaving himself and being calm and looking to me for guidance. But every time a dog goes near him, my heart feels like it's going to beat out of my throat. And that's not me. I've never been afraid of dogs, and I'm not afraid of dogs for me, but I am afraid of them for him right now. And that's a problem. Which is ultimately, I think, why I decided I wanted to share this with you, because for as much as I know about dogs, and as much as I'm experienced, and I've been through a lot, stuff happens, and excuse me, it messes with your confidence. And I want to check the time. My nose is stuffy because I took my allergy pill late. But, oh man, it's just been upsetting and disappointing and frustrating, and I don't know how to come back from this fully any faster than I am. And I kind of feel like I'm allowing it to wreak havoc on me and to challenge my confidence, which my confidence is already challenged enough on a regular basis. I don't need to let this fuck with me too, but I have, so it's hard. The only thing I know to do is to get back to doing the notes from the universe. So I am going to do that. And when I was doing Rufus's road trip rehab, and I was going through joint issues, I wrote. And I say what you will, but I believe that writing helped heal me. So I'm going to start writing again and try and be okay. It sounds so effing dramatic, but it just has been very disturbing. Because if I hadn't woken up, they would have killed him. And it wouldn't have been their fault. It was my fault. They just were in pack mode. Like, they were in prey mode. And he wasn't even a dog to them at that point. He was just prey. And if he had snuck off, I gotta check the time. If any other little detail had gone differently, he would not be here right now. And I have promised to take care of him. And I not only made a promise to Keith and Nicole, who were his mommy and daddy, but I promised myself. He's become like a part of my soul. And he's basically my junior. If any of you know Caesar and what junior or what daddy was to Caesar, that's what Marvin is to me. And I no longer know if I can put him at risk because of the mistakes that I made. And if you are the owners of the other dogs and you are somehow watching this, I will be pissed at you if you think that I'm blaming you, because I'm not. I'm blaming me. There is one person that could have prevented what happened, and that person is me, and I should have done that. And I am having a hard time forgiving myself, and so I'm talking to my peeps. So do not think that this is me being mad at you or striking out or anything like that. I'm just talking it out. Because this is how I do. I'm a YouTuber. It's how I process. So that's all I have time for. Thank you guys for listening. Leave some comments if anything that I say makes you think of anything or anything. But much love. Peep out. And look at the pogue. You can't see him. Light? Oh, there's the pogue. Marvy. Fuck on me sweeping. I'm okay. Marvy. I love you, honey bear.